Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Cossacks 3 on impossible difficulty as always. Welcome to a full Let's Play series with this. Just before I say anything else, the copy of this game has been provided free of charge by the developer. It's a press copy, so keep that in mind. A lot of people wanted to see a full Let's Play, at least that's what you've been telling me in the comments under my Let's Try series with it, so I thought why not? I'm recording this on October the 3rd, which is a national holiday in Germany. It's the Unification Day, when the Berlin Wall fell and Eastern and Western Germany became one united country again. Very, very high holiday in Germany, national holiday. And I actually got a crap ton of stuff to do, but I thought I'd just record something that is fun instead of doing all the real work. Couple of people have given me feedback what they want to see. Chris has voted for Roundheads versus Cavaliers. Nicotamo voted for Russia campaign. Most people said they are okay with whatever I play. So since I lost the Cossacks campaign, the first scenario, I'm gonna try that again. It's very hard for me to stomach the insult and of losing that campaign, and I think I've got a pretty good idea of what I can change to do that. You guys have also been very helpful to point out what I should change. We're gonna try to re-establish the Cossack Sich. Yeah, that's the pause key. So what I want to do in this, because we know that things aren't very easy in this scenario, especially not on the impossible difficulty. So yeah, we are the Ukrainians, the Cossacks, and we're trying to re-establish us on this island in the Dnieper. If you want more of the historical background of this, then just watch the first episode of my Let's Try with Cossacks. I went into way more detail there, but for the people that have already watched that, I'm not gonna talk too much about it. The idea is that we are free people that live in the steppe. We have a very democratic society, and we are currently allied with Poland, Lithuania, who was a very, very big power at this point in time, and we are basically defending them against the Muslim Tartars that were living on the Crimea and that had the backing of the Ottoman Empire, which made it very difficult for the surrounding states to actually take them out. They were taking slaves, the Tartars, because slavery is not prohibited by Islam. And they've been doing the slavery thing for a long while, especially with the Christians, and that galled these people. Now, for strategic things, I lost in the last episode in the Let's Try, because I, for one, split my forces between both riverbanks. I did not enough scouting, and I didn't have enough gold, and I did not buy enough Christian slaves. You can go to one of the Tartar settlements down here to actually buy and free some Christians, and most of them will actually be so happy that they start working for us. And that is the thing that we have to do the first. We need gold, so we're gonna go and take the gold mine that is up here, which we already know, and we definitely have to defend Poltava. We also really have to go and get enough coal and iron early on, because that was, I think, the biggest reason for why I lost, because we suddenly in the fight didn't have enough coal for our guys to shoot, because you need iron and coal in this game to actually have your musketeers shoot bullets. It's a really cool concept. And we also didn't have any cannons, so the enemy sailed a couple of warships up here, just very small warships that didn't actually mean much. Where is it? They sent we can't build those yachts. They sent a couple of yachts. But yeah, I think I want to build some warships. You can see that we only can do that when we have an artillery depot, so we will also have to free someone who can actually produce us some cannons from Turkish or from Tartar captivity. And I think that's going to be it. So priorities: gold, number one. peasants, because we cannot build any peasants in this scenario, so we have to buy them. So peasants, to get our economy going, is priority number 2. And then cannons and soldiers is priority number 3. And then we can level them up in the academy and do all that good stuff. But cannons, peasants and gold have to be our priorities. And that's how I'm going to play this. So let's start. Here on the island of Luk, you have constructed a castle. You have to fortify it now, make it a reliable base to repel Tartar raids. Stay vigilant, we are at peace now, but the Tartar brigands roaming the steppes may attack anyway. You can sell the resources you harvest at Poltava. You have no craftsmen capable of casting cannons among your men. You will have to liberate one from among the Turkish prisoners. And that is exactly what we have to do. I think we could have easily won if we had taken... produced more cannons, and I actually got to build the artillery depot, but then we got a huge amount of Polish-Lithuanian soldiers, and that pushed us over the population border that we had at the time, population limit, and I couldn't build any cannons, which was kind of problematic. So yeah, let's go for this. We're going to game speed. It's actually still on normal, which is fine. I had some people that told me I should go for a faster game speed. I might do that once we are properly set up. Let's just take 5. What's the next upgrade? I think another 5. So we're gonna send 10 of our peasants right up to start with the mine. I'm gonna send one Sich Cossack with them. We want the other Sich Cossack on the other side of the island, so let's send the ferry over. And we want that ferry to actually do our bidding. We also really need those coal things, so you can come down. We need a mill. Now, the last time I built the mill on our main island, which might not have been the best idea. Because that will not allow us to construct any buildings down here, and I really wanted to construct an artillery depot on our island, because it's actually quite fiddly to ferry them around. It doesn't really look like I can make that happen, so that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate, actually. Yeah, oh well, we're gonna go with the mill on the island again. It did okay things for us, so I think we'll survive. Let's do that. Let's build the mill over there. And then we'll have to build the iron mine over here, the coal mine over there, the other iron mine over here. We need to collect some stone and some wood soonish. Let's take... I've got one peasant over there. So these 10 guys, they will, together with the Sich Cossack, go up here, build our first gold mine. That is paramount, because we need the gold to buy more peasants. Got 5 over here. Just gonna take 4. Oh, come on, I want. Yeah, okay. Gonna take these 4. Gonna send them over there. The ferry is still not coming towards us. Come on. And over here is Poltava, which has the market that will allow us to sell our stuff. Okay, ferry has lowered its gate, so let's send these guys up. And we will definitely... Oh, this ferry is still not near enough. Come on. Do it. Do what I tell you. So we're building the mill. I think I'm gonna go for the cultural equipment directly, because that's actually quite useful. I mean, it costs us a bit of gold, but it's not too horrible. Let's go for the mine over here. And let's use you to actually go for the mining as well. Definitely need these guys inside this ferry, and we're gonna send that ferry up here ASAP. Just to get the gold mine going, we really need that to happen. This ferry, let's move you over. Come on. Let's have the Sich Cossack go in there. God help you. I come from Poltava. I was given money, or Poltava. I was given money collected to ransom Christians from heathen captivity, but I dread going to Crimea alone. It's not like I fear death itself, nay, not being able to save our unfortunate brethren from their fate is what scares me. Perhaps you could head south and ransom the slaves in my stead, noble pawns. Sure, hand us your money. Thank you. God keep you safe. Head south along the western bank of Dnieper. There's a fortress there. Go straight to the market and ransom as many Christians as you can. I will wait for the news in Poltava. Very well. So that is a pope. It's not like the Catholic pope. All priests in the Orthodox faith, I think, are called pope. Oi! Oi! What's the second ferry doing? No, 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 no. That was not what I was planning. Ah, that's gonna lose us precious time. You really can't afford too many cock-ups in the high difficulty. Let's go for... yeah... not sure that is really necessary. I guess I gotta go for it. I got a little bit of gold. What you guys? For now, the food is plenty to feed all our soldiers, so I'm just gonna send these 3 to build the mine, and they will automatically move into the mine as well. Okay, right now get in there. I do have my ferry down here. I'm just gonna move them down for now. Just to have someone in place. Over here is where we can actually buy the slaves free. Our ferry is moving up. I'm just gotta take a sip. Just to keep my voice, my vocal cords moist, because otherwise I'm gonna have problems. Okay, these guys are inside, so let's move over. Let's go towards the coal mine. You can see that we have 5 people in the iron mine producing. We're just losing 1 gold at the moment. We're not producing any food. This is all not too great, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Did I take the correct spot? I mean, I think I'd rather move around on land. I think I'm a bit too far on the west. Didn't really lower down its drawbridge, which we need. I got the Sich Cossack though, so let's do that. I'm also gonna unload the other guys. Where's the gold mine? Over there. Good day, pawns. Would your brotherhood accept some brave nobles? Yeah, welcome. Why not? Glad to have you. So we got 40 light reiters from Poland, which I appreciate very much. They're gonna be number 1, unit number 1. So we do have to rely on cavalry for our melee units, because we only have the Seljuks, which are they're great musketeers, especially if you develop them to a point where they can fire very fast. There are a couple of attacks that you have to research that make them into real mean killing machines. But we don't have any melee units, so we have to rely on these guys, and we have to rely on the cavalry for actual defense. I think we're gonna go with the Register Cossacks, who only cost food and wood, which we should have in droves. Cavalry actually is being recruited very slowly, so they have... oh, and they have fast production speed. They don't. Okay, so the Register Cossacks we can actually churn out fairly quickly. You can research the... where is it? Harness for horses, which doubles the mounted unit recruitment speed, so we might want to go for that. It is fairly pricey. 8,000 coal, 5,000 iron, 3,600 gold, and we don't have the gold, but we're gonna change that right away. So let's take our guys. You guys are gonna build a mine over here. We're going through our wood. Good thing is I don't really have to rely on I don't have to build fishing boats anymore. I built a couple of fishing boats in the Let's Try series, and they proved to be worthless. I'm not sure what it is with the fishing. I didn't really quite get how that works. It was not too difficult in the last thing, in Cossacks European Wars. But in this series, maybe it's just high sea fishing that you can do, although it is kind of useless because you would definitely be able to fish in this river as well. Okay, we only got a couple of Seljuks. We only got 10 Seljuks over here. We will have to build more, and compared to the other nations, we cannot build any offices, which is a bit of a shame. There's our ferry making its way down. I'm gonna send this ferry back down here, okay. And whilst we wait for this to be built, we might actually go and build a storehouse up here to get some wood, maybe. How much does that cost? 50 wood, 20 stone. Yeah, that's actually, can just build that without any further thought. So we're gonna get some wood over here. We definitely want to bring this up. Food 1,000, gold 1,250. We're definitely gonna do that. Help me, Zaporozhian pawns. I can't suffer the life of a serf anymore. Help me stay at the Sich. Okay. Yeah, nice. We gained 10 more peasants. And I think we're gonna use all of them for our food production. For now, at least. So where's my ferry? Come over here. These guys are already moving fairly quickly. I mean, I could build this up as well, but I really need more peasants. Oh, we're already done. Okay, so that was actually a foolish move. Oh, we're gonna build the storehouse. You never know what it's good for. But I think the main spot for our stone and wood collection is gonna be over here. Okay, so go and make me more gold. Come on, chop chop. Yeah, these guys need their ferry. They need to be ferried over. Come on. No dawdling. These ferries are really, really slow. So we got 6,800. 6,900. Yeah, we're gaining gold at a fairly fast rate now. Would we be able to do the next upgrade as well? Nah, we need 7,750 gold. And I don't think I want to spend that right now. We need peasants ASAP. So, okay, we got those 10 peasants in there. So let's just come over here. I mean, I would like to get more people working on the coal. From time to time we will get more peasants over here that are running away from their Polish masters. But I think these 10 are the only ones that we don't have to fight for. After that we will have some Polish riders coming after their fleeing serfs. So that's going to be a thing that we have to calculate with. So we got another ferry over here. I do think that I have to send a rider into Poltava. These peasants. Assalamu alaikum, cunning Gior, who is a non-believer, who crossed the steppe. If you want to trade, welcome, but if you harbor any designs against us, we will catch and hang you like a common brigand. The gates will stay closed, but can allow your ships into the port. Wa alaikumu assalam. I came to trade. Okay, so that's good. We need 12,000 to fill this ship, I think. So we're gonna wait for that. I mean, I could just buy less. Not sure if it's too beneficial. Let's send those peasants down to start on the fields, because we do need the food at some point. I only got my hetman, hetman was the leader of the Cossacks, was a leader title. So we got one hetman. You can see that that hetman has a huge amount of attack, 300 pike attack, whereas our registered Cossacks only have 13. So that's a thing. We do have to secure our buildings out here with military units, because because units can actually capture some of our buildings if we don't have any military units near them. So we got a Don Cossack over here. Why, hello brothers. Mine destroyed to some Turkish fortresses. Let's go kick some Turk butt. In the Let's Try, I did not do that. I think I'm not going to do it yet either, because we're just not strong enough. King has commanded to stay at peace with the Tartars. Whoa, greedy much. Don't want to share the Turkish loot? Whatever. When the Turks plant you on a stake, you'll regret refusing our help, but a bit too late. Well, I'm going back then. Well, his words will prove prophetic. But for now, I just Don't wanna start talking the Tartar beard. Do we have anything here that would help us? I could improve the cavalry attack, but it's not really a thing. I do have to start producing units fairly soon. We do have 7,000, 8,000. I think we need 10,000 for a full complement of guys. We're getting there. We only need wood now. It's actually a shame that we're so low on wood that we can't improve our gold mine. I definitely want to send a rider into Poltava, so we're going to use this register Cossack, who is pretty slow. He's also very slow. The Sich Cossacks that we have are very fast. Maybe I shouldn't, but these guys are not going to do much on the side of the river anyway. They can defend us a little bit from attacks, but mostly we're going to rely on Seljuks and cannons. At least that is what I did in the other games. We do have our riders over here. We do have 88 units out of 350. We can increase that by building more buildings. These things, these barracks actually also provide population limit, but they get more expensive the more you have. So the third one will be, I think, double as expensive as the second one, and so on. So it can prove difficult to bring more of them to the table. Now let's bring out our Register Cossack. We're gonna send you upwards towards Poltava. And then I think I'm gonna end the episode here. So we're off to a good start, I think. We already have secured our gold production, we've secured our iron production, we've secured our coal production, and we do have 10 peasants working on the food. So I'm fairly happy with it. I haven't started producing units yet, compared to the Let's Try. We will do that. Sorry, we will do that very soon, but we definitely need the economical, the economy to sustain a good amount of troops. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna buy some more peasants. We're gonna start the stone and wood production and take that iron mine. We're gonna push up our gold mine up here. Our next upgrade will allow 8 more workers. We really need to get that going to buy more peasants down here before the Tartars attack us. We're gonna go for cannons, and it's all gonna be good fun. So if you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like. That is especially helpful in the first episode of a series, because it helps the series show up in search rankings and all that good stuff. So I would appreciate that. If you didn't like it, please leave a comment, tell me why. If you have any other comments, any helpful stuff, if you know how the fishing works in Cossacks 3, then please leave a comment as well. And if you want to see more of the series in the future and are not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye bye.